Budgeting. Rani has just sent some money to her family in Sri Lanka. She feels obliged to send money from each Centrelink payment back to her family. The money is going towards her parents' welfare. After all her expenses, Rani does not have much money left over. Rani has an appointment with her settlement worker at the Community Information Centre. They are helping her with settlement issues in Australia. She arrived 7 months ago. Rani tells the settlement worker that she is having difficulty managing her money. He asks Rani how she spends her Centrelink income. Rani explains that she sends money back home to help her parents. The rest of the money just seems to go. The settlement worker discusses the importance of learning how to budget money. He goes through a budget with Rani to help her manage her money. He explains that Rani must include in her budget things such as rent, food, water, gas, and electricity. These are called needs, or costs that she must pay to live. Some costs are irregular, such as car registration. These costs may only come up once a year, but must be paid if she wants to drive a car. This is also a need. Other costs, such as clothing, transportation, and children's expenses, are also needs and should be estimated in her budget. The settlement worker explains that there are other things that we want, but do not really need. For example, buying a coffee. Once we have paid for those things we need, we can see how much money we have left over to spend on those things we want. He asks Rani if she sends money to her parents because she needs to or because she wants to. Rani says that she needs to do this. It is an obligation. He explains to Rani that needs are different for different people. It's important to identify the difference between those things we need and want. He tells Rani she needs to include items like coffee or takeaways that she may buy regularly. He shows her that items that we want, but do not need to buy, can add up very quickly. He tells Rani that by listing her income and all her expenses, she can see how much money she has left over. Rani feels better now that she understands how to make a budget.